So hello everyone, in this video we are going to see some of the technical round questions that were asked in the recent Infosys interview. These questions are of a student who was from CSE branch, and but in most of the cases these are the most repetitive questions that are being asked. So if you are from any other branch also, it will be very helpful for you. So let's start with the first question. So these are all the questions that I have included in this video are the technical round questions, and I have only included the questions and not the solutions for these questions because these are topic based questions, which means that you can go in very depth of the particular on the particular topic, because it is not easy to give a one paragraph answers for these questions. So just to give an overview of what are the questions, basically I have included all of them in a single video. So let's start with the first question. What uh, what are the various steps involved in the life cycles development? So this is basically a question from software engineering subject, that is SDLC, software development life cycle. So we have to mention various steps that are involved in SDLC cycle. Moving on with the next question. What do you know about IPv4 and IPv6? Differentiate between them. So there are two versions of IP, that is V4 and V6. We have to. This question is from computer networks, and if you are from a CSE background, you must have some knowledge of IPv4 and IPv6, and you can tell the differences between them. What is the difference and similarity between C and C++? So basically what you can do is you can initially say what is uh, uh, when was the C like release, and what is the difference between majorly between C and C++, and what was the most important requirement because of which C++ was introduced, and like what was the requirement which was not fulfilled by C, and because of which C++ was introduced. As we all know, C++ has various concepts of OOPs, like inheritance, polymorphism, and function based program. So basically you can read about it and answer accordingly. So the next question is now, what is the pointer in C? What is its use? So you can easily get answer for this, and it is you can only give a one paragraph or one or two sentence answer, that will be sufficient for this question. Tell us the difference between C and embedded C. So this is a question which is mostly asked, and because since most of the students study C language in their first semester, so they tend to forget the topics of C and C++. So it would be better for you if you prepare beforehand only for the interview and for such kind of questions, so that you don't feel new while appearing for the interview. So the next question is, can static, private, final methods be overwritten? So there are different methods. So can these methods be overridden? So you can answer accordingly for this question. Explain the most recent project that you have worked on from resume. So mostly the uh, questions on projects that you will be asked will would be from the projects that you have mentioned in the resume, and mostly what happens in most of the cases is students mention two or three projects, and because of which they ask question from the most recent, so that they want to check if you have knowledge about the most recent project that you have done. So what you can do is you can explain what all the technologies that you have used in that project, and were the steps that you have performed, and what all were the difficulties you faced, what all were the learnings that you gained while creating that project. So all these things you can mention. So moving on to the next question. What do you mean by transparent DBMS? So there are different kind of DBMS, like relational, uh, and similarly there is a different type called transparent DBMS. You can read about it, so that whenever you get this question, you will have something to say about it. Moving on with the next question. Write a program to decide whether the input number is a perfect number or not. So in many cases, like in 80% of the cases, the students will be asked one or two simple coding questions, and you just have to it totally depends on the interviewer, that if they want to know the implementation, or they just want to listen from you orally the solution of that coding question. So it totally depends on them, and even if you don't know the perfect answer, it is totally fine. You can just simply explain them what all points you have got from the question, and you can explain them, but need not to worry if you don't know the complete answer for that question. So moving on with the next question, give different modulation techniques. So there are different modulation techniques. You can study about this question and answer accordingly. So the next question is, why do you think you are a fit for our organization? So you have to answer in a very clear way, because in this question they are trying to check your confidence level, and they are trying to understand that why do you feel yourself you are fit for this organization, or why do you want to join this organization. Basically this type of questions will be asked mostly in the HR rounds, but many a times in technical rounds also the interviewer asks such kinds of questions. So you can say first of all, I would always suggest that what you should do is you should prepare beforehand one page introduction about the company, so that you will have something to say for such answers. So you can say that I am very much interested in this company, I am very much interested in Infosys. This is a very big tech giant, and it has many on-site projects. It works on the latest technologies, and I feel like if I'll get a chance to join this company, it will be very great learning experience for me. And since I have done my BTech in this branch, I can also relate to many of the projects that are currently ongoing in this company. So you can answer accordingly for such questions. So these all are some of the technical round questions that were asked to a computer science student. And I will be creating some more videos in which the questions of different branch students will be covered, but I would also suggest you to watch those videos as well, because in most of the cases the questions that are being asked to different branch students does not matter. What matters is that you must know what all are the questions that are being covered regular on a regular basis. So it will be very helpful for you if you watch other videos too. So that's all for this video, and thank you for watching the video, and all the best for your upcoming interview, and I hope you will definitely make up for this role. Thank you.